my name is Lee. I'm back again. Today I'm going to be installing this shoe shelf, and I already went on and put some parts to it basically, and I'm gonna just do another level momentarily. But in the center what I have is five-way on there, which is one of these. So 5-way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this part, the longer part, is going to be the leg part. And then you want to attach to the long piece, which is pipe 1, you want to say, into here. And then the one going across is actually pipe number 2 or B. And so I have that, both of them installed here. And then through it, I have the layered fabric going across. So this is pipe 1 or A here, and then I have number 2 part, pipe 2 or B, and then the 5-way. And make sure the longer part is for the leg, and the other part goes through pipe number 2, and then you have the 5th hole facing upward for additional shelving. So now I'm going to do the end part here, and end parts you just need a 4-way, basically same procedure. So you have the long part for the leg, and this one will go to here, and this is the pipe number 2 again, attaching to the pipe number 1, and then the other hole will be facing upward for additional parts. And you do that one side here, and you would just attach it. There you go. That's all there is to it. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Okay, so first level, just like I said, you have the four-way connector here on the edges, connecting with the pipe number 2, and that's the pipe number 1. Insert with fabric on both ends, and then again same for the other end as well. You have the 4-way connector and connecting to the pipe number 2 on this way, and then pipe number 1 and pipe number 2. I'm so tired today, sorry about that. So these are pipe C or pipe number 3, whichever you call it. Is actually the shortest pipe that came in, and looks like you have the most of those as well. See these? So all you have to do is just put them in the holes that's facing upward, and that's all you have to do. Okay, now that I have my base set up, all I have to do is basically repeat that everything I just did. So I'm going to start with inserting this one, inserting the fabric, and both ends, just press it down, and then press it down and insert. And let me work on the other one. And just like the other review says, this fabric where your shoes will be placed on does look very cheap, but you know, shoes doesn't weigh that much, so I think this will just do the job. Press it down and insert. Okay, and then basically same thing, and I will just find a 5-way for the center, and that's 5-way here, and again the longer side will be for attachment of this here. I'm just gonna attach it to make sure you're on the right side here. I'm just gonna use a little bit of hammer assistance here. There you go. You could just push it by hand, that's no problem. That should do the job as well. And then insert the other side. Here you go. And then same thing for the other end. Sorry, this is not the right one. Where's the other one? There you go. This one here. One thing about this, the connector is easily bendable, so you just want to be careful. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and insert here. There you go. Just tap it lightly, and you don't want to overdo it. Okay. So I have did the same, 2 shelf going here, and I've just been using the hammer to tap it lightly, and I just don't have the strength to. Yeah, you could definitely use your hand because these are not as strong as you think they are. They're very light material, so if you can do it with your hand as far as pushing into this connector, I suggest you doing that, but I just don't have the energy, so I'm just tapping it very lightly. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up the rest of the shelf until we get to the top of it. Okay, so as I'm adding additional level to the shelf, what I've been noticing is that probably the easiest way to do is insert the center portion here, the 5-way connector, which is this one. Is and then so you will insert here. I'm sorry. Once I insert, I'm just getting ahead of myself here. Once I insert the 6 of those. Okay. So here, the quickest I notice is go ahead and insert this 6 of the. Add the height to the shelf. Okay. Why it just doesn't go in? Oh, I don't know why this one always doesn't seem to be. This one is always seems to be that problem. Okay. And then there's no problem. See, that one fits in there pretty good, except for this one. Okay, once to this one, add the 5 connector. So basically, you want to have the longer side going down, and then 3 like this, and same thing with this one. And then you want to go ahead and insert that one plus the number 2 going across. So you want to get that in. Now, once you set that in, the rest of them is pretty easy. So you have that one all set and ready to go. And then you will take the longest piece, which is part 1 or 8. And then you go ahead and insert them. Insert it. And then insert the other side. I have the other one ready as well. Okay, so I'll go ahead and insert the other one here. And the design in itself is really nice. I wish it was made into more sturdy material. But as far as the weight, once again, I think it's not gonna do any less than something it was as if more sturdy, since we're just shelving the shoes. Okay, I have this here, and again we get the other shoulder sides, one for each, which is also pipe number 2 or B. So 4 of these. So what I'm going to do is have four sides, 4 ends, and that looks like this. 1, 2, and I need 2 more. 3, 4. There you go. All right, so I have the ends here, and I'm going to connect them to the edges here. Okay, here, okay, and then see, as we are, I'm going to put this side on there because this is how it's going to do it. Okay, I'm going to put one end. Okay, so as we are connecting to the center piece here, okay, so you have to work with these as we are connecting here. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. And then we're going to push it down on the end. That is it. See, much easier. Make sure they're pushed in. Okay, there you have it, and we'll just do the same thing for the other side. See, go ahead and insert to the 2-piece this way and that way. Okay, there you go, and then go ahead and insert to the other side. Yeah, and here. Here you go. Okay, so same thing on this side as you're connecting to the center piece here. And we are going to press it down on the end. And there we have it. Okay, there you go, and we're going to do this the rest of the way. Okay, so I'm adding a center, the height again by adding these here. Okay, and then what I've done was I went on to complete the one level of it. Same thing, same steps that was required in step 1. And then what I did was I'm just inserting them to the connector, and it's simple as that. I think this way is the easiest way that I've found so far. Okay, see, there you go. And just press it down. Simple as that. I think this is much easier. So we're going to make another level, and then we'll just do the same. So once you get the final top of it, so this is going to be one of the last shelves, and so for the last part you pretty much do the same. You would insert this 6 parts here, so on the last part of it we're not going to actually add this one or the pipe A going through this way. So the only thing we're going to do is add this part 3 of these, and that's going to go across on the top And then what we're going to do is just finish off with these here, the two-way connector. So basically what you do is once you connect those, and then this is going to be at the very top of your shelf like this. That's in. And then same thing. For the center. And then the one more connector. Okay, so when you're actually done with all the rest of the shelving, and the top portion should look like this, end piece. And then once you add the height and connect it, and you're done. Okay, if you have any questions, leave questions or comment. Thank you for watching.